Very much for joining us tonight. News 8 investigates the rapidly spreading problem of identity theft. Armed with personal information, thieves are leaving the credit records of their victims in ruins. Identity theft has become a $745 million problem that claims more than 500,000 victims across the nation. Tonight, an inside look at how it's done, as News 8's Robert Riggs investigates.
What was it like when they slammed that jail door behind you?
Oh my God! I think that was the scary, that and putting handcuffs on me. It was so frightening because it was so loud.
Pamela Talley is a victim of the new crime of the millennium. Thieves stole Talley's identity from a new box of checks sent to the wrong address. With the account number and driver's license numbers printed on her checks, thieves became Pamela Talley. Talley went to jail for the bad debts they ran up in her name.
And the blame has been put on me, and there's been a lot of embarrassment, a lot of stress, a lot of tears.
Drains your bank account, you're through, you're bankrupt, you're out of business.
Frank Abagnale was once known as the Great Imposter. Now he's an advisor to the FBI. Standard Register, one of the nation's largest providers of secure business documents, brought Abagnale to Dallas to warn executives.
And they're going to have problems with people stealing people's identity and people taking on their names and charging credit to them because we make it so easy. I mean, what I did 30 years ago as a teenager is today 200 times easier than when I did it.
The merging technology of personal computing, scanners, and the internet made it easier for criminals to become you. Abagnale shocked his audience by showing how 3 phone calls could easily obtain bank account numbers and key information on local companies. Abagnale demonstrated how counterfeiters use publicly available annual reports to get the signature of corporate officers.
If we have something where they sign their name, a registration form, or something where they put their signature on it, we can scan their signature, store that into the computer. Then we move it over to a template of a check, and then we just start to create that check.
What was supposed to be a new tool for society to improve itself, the internet, exchange of information and ideas, has been turned to an evil purpose.
Fraud prosecutor Brian Flood says the number of identity theft cases has exploded in Dallas County. Flood says the dumbest of crooks can get personal information off the web to commit insurance fraud in someone else's name. Thieves bought this wrecked red Toyota from a salvage yard, took out collision policies from numerous insurance companies, then collected on claims for accidents that never happened. One woman's name was used for 41 accidents reported at Yale and Central Expressway. Different insurance adjusters unwittingly photographed the same damaged vehicles over and over. Criminals get away with it because Texas law prohibits insurance companies from sharing information about policyholders.
Identity theft itself is not a crime in Texas. Most police agencies are still trying to learn how to investigate cases. For now, the best protection is to guard your personal data as if it were precious jewels. Robert Riggs, Channel 8 News.
A new federal law makes identity theft a felony, and the state lawmaker has introduced legislation that would permit insurance companies to share information in fraud investigations.